ball. Drops the ball is what he does. All right. He drops the ball, so.
How they attack him here.
Oh, we in Tampa Bay.
Dalton bootlegs out. Looking deep for LaFell. This is caught inside the 15. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Brandon LaFell, 40 yards. And the Bengals are going to
might as well rename this Cincinnati.
And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
2 plays.
Now Bullock will send this one away.
I'm at 21 Skunky.
21 Skunky.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Matthew Torres.
A beautiful fake. So the ball switches back over to Tampa Bay, and as they get set in place on offense, Charles, talk about the running game and the O-line, where they stack up going into next year, because Doug Martin was only active for 8 games this last season. Rushing total dropped down to 400 yards, basically.
Yeah, they were fortunate they picked up Ja'Quiz Rodgers during the year. He gave them some games throughout, but I start with the offensive line. They've got some good building blocks.
How that even happen?
Smith, guard Ali Marpet. Great places to begin. I think they'll continue to try and fortify that offensive line because that will help whoever becomes their primary ball carrier.
To throw, Winston. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The intended
I didn't know what you was going to do.
Stay
third down.
I thought you was going to try to run after you just got a good run. So shut up. I can use for whatever plays I want.
Having a career renaissance.
Forced out to his left.
James Winston, baby, getting that first down.
I remember that.
Keeps the drive alive.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3 and out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
Winston now to throw on first down. Eluding the pressure right. It's caught by Mike Evans.
A monster 2016 for Mike Evans. His Buccaneers didn't make the playoffs, but wasn't because of his production. Led the league in targets and was in the top 5 in many other receiving categories. What a big-time year for him.
4th in yards, 2nd touchdown just outside of the top 5, 6th in catches. So he's going to be a handful for teams in the future. I mean, he's got a long career ahead of him.
A long career ahead of him, and look for him to increase his yards after catch as he moves forward in his career.
So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense, so you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do.
Where you going?
Escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Where are you going?
Ray Malaluga able to drop him for a loss of 4.
It wasn't a blitz. It was my middle linebacker. That's a blitz hour when I control my middle linebacker and do whatever I want.
Flush to his right, and he can't find a receiver.
Their defense, your offensive line can't hold me.
He's the one to get him this time.
Yeah.
Back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down.
You better get the ball out quicker. They can't stop. They can't stop me. I'm going to get to that quarterback. Look, here they come. Here they come. Your offensive line can't hold me.
This is incomplete. Boy, a real head scratcher there. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. And out now, here come the Bengals. And they'll just simply be
if I go up 21, I win.
Confidence is powerful, isn't it?
No, AJ freaking Green, man. He didn't do anything. I beat him.
They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
He didn't do anything.
Hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10.
No pressure.
Hill, the lone set.
He just dropped the ball.
Another look for Dalton on 2nd and 10. To the left side here for Eifert. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Give him 10 yards on the pickup. And that'll bring up.
He got right back up, right?
3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets it to the
first down.
32. Good enough.
Touchdown right here.
Down. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance.
Looking for Green.
Whoa.
It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And this one
We're still in this.
We're
still in this.
And Tampa Bay drops out there now.
Thunder slow. That's so good.
Jameis Winston, he makes those mistakes, but when he's on, he's on. He's on, he's
get a
on.
lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next
Fumble, man.
That incompletion, Charles, gives me a chance to put you on the clock real quick. NFC teams last year
That's a fumble.
make the playoffs that might make a push this coming year.
Well, three that come to mind right away that we thought were going to be in 2016. Minnesota, remember the start they got off to before that didn't work out so well for them. Arizona, we thought they were a lock to be in the playoffs. In fact, many of us called them Super Bowl contenders. And Carolina, the defending NFC champs going into last season, they didn't make it. So I think that all three could return to former glory. I'm going to give you one way off the pace here. You ready?
Let's go.
The Los Angeles Rams. They get the young quarterback going, and that defense continues to live up to expectations. They can make a real strong push in the West.
They've got the D. You're right. They just need the O. They'll run here with Sims.
Sims, baby.
You're not running the ball.
Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
There's another example of why they haven't scored any points so far. I think it's time to abandon the run game, spread things out, and go to the air. It certainly can't be any worse than what they've done so far.
This will be caught inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10.
A cover 2 spy is a blitz hour. No, every play is a blitz for you, right?
You didn't blitz?
Look at the freaking previous play. Look at the previous play. Cover 2 spy, cover 2. That's not a blitz. You sound dumb. How about you look at the previous play?
Now Winston.
See the blitz already.
And he holds it in for the Buccaneers touchdown.
Look at the previous play. A cover 1 holds a blitz hour.
Okay, you got it. All right, that wasn't a blitz. But
I know it's not.
Bears are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
This is a good game. Tie game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
We can't lie, I got better.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Why am I lying?
The decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
A big play there on the catch and run. And
One of the
even
finest.
50 yards.
It's an easy play to get
The
along.
offense lining up 1st and 10. They send Green to the left on his own. On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
That play was well covered, just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, we're not able to find any yardage on that one.
And Green with the catch,
you're so lucky.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati
You're so
score.
lucky, bro.
A.J. Green, 37 yards.
I swear.
And the Bengals have taken
Can't nobody
the
stop
lead.
A.J. Green.
And he's got
It's not even that.
a
When I
14-7
press
ball
circle,
game.
he ran away instead of going to the ball.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line. Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again.
I'm about to challenge
that. Last
that.
drive,
No,
a
unnecessary.
long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack.
He jumped and he
Do they
tackled
stick
it.
with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Geno Atkins in there to
Cover
bring
3
him
Sky.
down for a loss of 7.
My same 4 people are rushing your 4 linebackers. I told you need to get the ball out fast, so I'm just gonna sack you the whole game.
And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down. And they'll add a DB in the secondary here on 3rd and 14. Out to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The target there was Brandon Myers, and that brings up 4th down. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now, because they made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
They'll roll him out right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the
Lucky!
middle.
No,
surprising
this game
move
is
to
rigged.
go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably.
This game is
It
rigged.
doesn't pay off.
He had it
Now
in his
possession
hands.
will go over inside
He had it in
15-yard
his
line.
hands and he dropped it. He, in real life,
And
he
a
would have
great
got
spot
that,
to
so.
start this drive from here.
So fake.
A 1st down throw coming for Dalton. Incomplete.
You're so
Tyler Boyd, the
yo,
former Pitt
he
Panther,
passed
was
it.
the target. That'll
He
bring up
passed it.
2nd
That should have
down.
been a big 6.
How many times when we see an
should've been
incomplete
fixed.
pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That
Swear,
was a drop,
bro,
and
you
we just
got
put it on the offense.
lucky charm.
How about a little credit for the defense, though? They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Alright, man. It's all good, bro. I
Two
get ball and I'm
catches,
about to
2
score right now.
touchdowns here
I'm not
so
even worried.
far. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
This is what I do.
Yeah, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that
Let's
leaves
go.
us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Now Bullock will send this
Watch that
away
video I
after the
sent you on your
touchdown.
phone.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
One thing I know from experience is
I feel
that
like
when
this
the
is
deep ball
really
is
how
thrown
Tampa Bay
and you're the
plays.
defender, you've got to fight that
They're
little bit of
down.
panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. And quickly they get to the line. Jameis to throw it. And incomplete on the deep ball. The target that time was Vincent Jackson. And it's 4th down. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 4th down, the Bucs will call on Anger. Brian Anger to punt it away. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive.
Sour, are you serious?